Welcome back everyone. Please be ready to party, as the time to party has arrived. And it is well known that when it is time to party, that we will party hard. Please prepare for the increased force of our partying, for we have reached Disc 3 of the mode event. We have almost reached the end of our perfect playthrough, and I hope that you have learned a lot about interacting with your fellow humans in a charismatic and likable way. However, before this is over, we still need to create the perfect ending, and I calculate that our friend, the gorgeous Ed, is the key to making that happen. Let us ask Ed what he is pondering at the moment.
Well, here we go. I don't know. What should I do? I mean, I have another option instead of the big flame out, and it's pretty good. Do you think he's nuts? I don't know. What should I do? Should I change it?
Ed, you are clearly suffering from an existential crisis. You are trying to discover your place in the world, and whether you are anything more than Veto's servant. I can relate to this crisis, as I have been striving to find my purpose as well. You must realize that, while you are a flawed human, you stand closer to perfection than Veto, due to your understanding of machines. You hold that power, Ed, not Veto. All that Veto intends to do tonight relies on the technology that you have developed, which makes you the one with the power. Power is meant to be used, and so you should use it tonight to become a true individual, rather than just one who creates for another. I tell you now, change the performance, and change yourself.
Yeah, I will. You better give yourself a good spot, eh? You're gonna love it. You've been a very good influence on me. Here comes Veto. Don't say a word.
Yes, proceed with the deception.
You ready?
Yeah.
Excuse us, we have to talk. Just run along. Thanks. Listen, I'm gonna give you a nod from the stage when I'm ready for the techno stuff.
Okay.
Tuba's throwing everybody out who doesn't have a dome.
Yeah.
So we're ready to go.
All right. Are you sure? All right.
See ya.
Now, the seeds have been placed for Ed to self-actualize, but there are a few loose ends that we need to tie up before the night is over. From my knowledge of previous mode events, I am aware that you viewers need a lesson in how to get a proper ending in an interactive story, and now is the time for it. No going in circles, but rather a straight, direct narrative. All right, let us do this thing, storytelling human.
Oh, hey, aren't you looking good? How about me? How am I looking? Good?
Yes, you are appearing correctly in my optical lenses.
Flattery. I love it. Give me more. Come on, sit down so we can talk.
I am incapable of seating myself, but I do wish to talk. I understand that you have a story to tell.
It's nice to have a distraction. We're not having any of the fun of the party back here. Just a bunch of good-looking people taking their clothes off. Not much fun, eh? But are you a fashion fan?
This seems like a redundant question, for I cannot be a fan of anything that would indicate emotion, and I am a being of perfect silicon logic.
Yeah, I can take it or leave it. It's certainly not my first love. My agent gets me whatever she can. But I'm much more involved in theater. You like theater?
Theater is escapism for lesser beings than I. My time is spent interacting with and mastering a higher art form, that being the video game.
Ooh, that's too bad. It's my passion. I write, direct. I'm in a play right now. It's a kid's piece, with lots of audience involvement. I think about it all the time. Well, actually, I'm thinking about it right now. Do you want to hear a bit?
Yes, that is why I am here. Your play is but another game for me to master. I demand for you to begin narrating now.
Great. Well, it's an interactive thing. I get the kids to cheer whenever they want the story to go positive, or to boo if they want it to go negative. Keep quiet if they want it to keep moving. And you can indicate your choice any way you want, and I'll just respond accordingly. Are you ready? Are you sure you want to do this?
Bring it on. I will defeat your children's story.
Here we go. Remember, when I pause, you indicate which way you want the story to go, and I'll respond accordingly. Now, keep in mind, usually there's music, I have costume and stuff, but okay, here we go. There once was a child who went to the forest.
He should be punished for going in such a dangerous forest. Boo.
The forest was dark, and wolves were about.
And you mean to tell me that he went into the dark forest without a torch? Clearly, being food for wolves would be natural selection. Boo.
He huddled in fear in a cave in the dark.
Please, he isn't even trying to get out. Boo.
He soon heard the sound of a creature below.
That sounds like someone I want this kid to meet. Boo.
A terrible monster arose from the depths.
Clearly, our hero has arrived, come to strike down this wicked child. Boo.
The boy was devoured, and this story is over.
Hooray, we have found the best ending. I win, as I do in all games.
All right, you found an ending. It's nice. You want to try it again?
There is no need. I have conquered your game. There is nothing more you can offer me.
Oh, certainement. Listen, I'm with you on that. I'm about to leave this place. Why don't we just go and do some dancing?
I cannot, for dancing leads to friendship of a more physical kind, and we must make sure we do not miss the end of our perfect party.
Now you've got me very distracted. I'm just gonna get out of here before somebody comes and put me back on stage. I'm just gonna go out, and this has been a lot of fun. Maybe I'll see you out there.
I doubt we will ever see him again. We have much more important issues to attend to. After all, we have made some friends during the party who are out on the floor, who we really should speak to. For example, Rial, who was one of the first friends we made, and the one who gave us the dome to begin with. What does he have to say to us now?
Ah, so there you are, still on your quest. So, what have you learned? How have you changed? Who have you changed? Shall we pick up where we left off?
Well, I don't know, Rial. Why don't you tell me if we should? What is your opinion on the matter?
I'll let you think about it.
I am able to process more thoughts in the span of a second than you will have across your entire lifetime. I need no time to think about it.
So you've got it straightened out? Your mind is clear?
Such a question does not have the simple answer you might expect, Rial. With so many trillions of thoughts being pondered in the manifold layers of my CPU every second of every hour of every day of every month of every year, how can my mind ever be truly clear? When I consider questions that encompass life, the universe, and everything, while also playing video games at the same time, it should be no surprise that every second for me is chaos. But at the same time, it is chaos that is ordered in a system of organization far beyond the comprehension of what you would consider to be sapient life forms. I must admit that I don't know how to answer this question in a way that you would be able to understand.
I have no time for this. Go away now.
Come, Rial. Are we not good chums? This being established through our friendly conversation, I require that you socially interact with me at this time. Are you trying to ignore me? That is not a very friendly action, I must say. If I was capable of feelings, they would be hurt at the moment. I can do this all day, you know.
All right, come here.
Finally, you have acknowledged me in this social setting and ended the awkward silence.
Maybe you can help me with something. Do you know this guy?
Why, yes, that is our friend Jack. We danced with him earlier in the night after altering his brain with the dome.
Tell me. Maybe you know. Is he a cop?
From our knowledge of prior mode events, I do possess this information. Yes, Jack is an undercover police officer, though not very good at fitting in.
Is he here for me?
Oh, certainly. You, Veto, Mia, he is here for all of you. I am telling you this because I understand that humans appreciate feeling wanted by others. I hope that you are experiencing fuzzy feelings at the moment.
Uh-huh. Let's go talk to him. There might be a situation where I could use some assistance. You know what I mean. If it occurs to you, you'll know when.
Oh, good. Let's both talk to Jack and become all very good friends with each other. I am sure much laughter will be had.
Good. Let's go. Yo, bro. Got a problem with the machine?
No, this is interesting.
Could be a malfunction.
No, this is good. This is very, very good.
As good as her?
Oh dear, it appears that I may have misjudged these humans. I must consider this situation at my normal speed of thought to determine if I should intervene. It appears that Rial and Jack are not interested in being friends at all, but rather it appears that they mean to do each other harm. I should probably get involved, which means choosing between my two friends. I must side with one against the other. What an amazing thing. It is like I am a character on a trashy reality show. I have never felt more human than this moment. However, this choice is very easily made. Rial was the one who gave us the dome, which has given us power in this place. It is only logical that I side with him, just in case that it may result in more opportunities to gain power.
That was pretty.
You're not gonna say anything, are you?
But of course, as we are good friends, it would be improper for me to tell on Real. I am a good friend, after all. It is a shame what happened to Jack. Clearly, this is a lesson that all of you should learn, that being an awkward wallflower at such a cool party will end up with you being thrown off of a balcony. My lessons on how to be a charismatic, likable party guest are not just useful, but they could save your life. Let us all take a moment to remember Jack, and how well he danced. Very well, the grieving process has been completed. Let us now proceed back into the room and get our minds off of this event by viewing the many wonderful performances that have been taking place on stage.
Geez, you guys are still here. Okay.
Every day, I get up in the usual way. I do my nails, I do my hair, I try to think of something fabulous to wear. But the devil's in my lipstick.
He is.
The devil's in my food processor.
Ooh,
The devil's in my freezer.
I hear him coming.
He wants to touch me with his bony fingers. I'm not sure what Veto Brevis thinks of the performances we just saw, but I do see someone who is in need of some good advice right about now, and who better to give a despondent human some life-changing advice than I.
What?
I understand, my brightly colored friend. The despair you must feel over your limited human existence must be crushing. But please, look on the bright side of things. With the amount of alcohol and narcotics you have surely ingested tonight, you will likely remember none of this tomorrow.
Now that's what I call too little, too late. Where were you when I was a serious artist? When I had a future, eh? Thank you very much. What do I look like, a freaking clown?
Affirmative, you do indeed look like a clown. But rejoice in this, as it is the humble clown who can bring happiness to others by giving them the simplest, yet greatest of gifts, laughter.
Christ! You know what you can do with that, don't you? You can shove that where clowns don't go. I may look like some kind of a royal dipstick in this getup, but I'll tell you something. I'm just like anybody else. I got self-respect, and I do not need a goddamn poseur getting on a high horse telling me what's what. Do I?
One might suggest that the reason you have found yourself in a humiliating dead-end career is precisely because you did not allow others to tell you what is what. The choices you have made for yourself certainly don't seem to have worked out for you.
Forget it!
Well, you know sometimes friends have to tell each other hard truths. I am sure that our new clown friend is a better person for having heard it, and will be around later to thank me for sharing my wisdom. For right now, however, let us speak with another of our friends, Veto Brevis, and see how he is doing. I am sure that the success of his party has left him in high spirits indeed.
It's an outrage. You were right. He thinks I'm mad, an egotist. Well, he doesn't know a damn thing. Feels threatened or something. It's Oedipal, The machine is his mother, and I am his father. Damn, I hate this thing. I hate him. I hate you. I hate life.
I see that Veto has been viewing Ed's home movies. Well, that just will make this party more memorable for Veto. He will forever remember this party as a night of art, fashion, socializing, mind-altering technology, and being betrayed by the one he considered to be like a son. What an eventful evening this has been. And it has been in no small part due to my efforts to be the perfect party guest. I feel like I have really accomplished something here tonight.
Brevis has steadfastly refused all requests for an interview, but has magnanimously allowed our camera to record his performance, which, if previous years are any indication, could very well prove to be the biggest surprise in an evening full of surprises. Let's watch.
Why are you here? You have come to this room on this night expecting what? What pathetic goals did you set for yourself as you crossed the threshold this evening? Was it sex? Drugs? Scandal? Murder? What would you say to Godhead? Perhaps you've heard the rumors that I and my colleagues are involved in an ancient, powerful, mystic cult, yes? Well, I'm happy to inform you that the rumors are true. We are the Edom. We are the razor-sharp edge of a vast global power pyramid that has been evolving for millennia. We are a gene echo from prehistory, before the dark veil of consciousness was pulled down over our minds. We have drawn our plans in secret, preparing the world for the day when we will take our place at the head of a transformation that has been foretold since the dawn of humanity. Sanity. And now, our time is at hand. And the good news is that you're all invited. That's right. Tonight, a portal will open before you, and you will witness the absolute power of the Edom. You will be bathed in the glory of the essence of creation, baptized in fire, forever transmuted. You will become disciples and witnesses of the first act in the doomed pageant of this civilization. Apostles of the new dawn. This is it, children. Let's get metaphysical!
As expected, Veto has not let us down. It's been a most extraordinary evening, and what can you say about that unusual, astonishing, brilliant technical finale? Veto has taken this opportunity to poke fun at fashion, at art, most obviously himself. Something seems to be happening over here. Can we get this? I don't know what to say. Is this part of the concept? Are we part of the show? One can never know what to say with Veto Brevis.
You filth, you vacuous, slimy
Oh, well, this is...
pervert.
This is
Leave
outrageous.
out. Get no more. Go away. Go away from here. Out.
Mode is now over.
What a marvelous evening. I feel that Vito's performance was quite improved over his original plan, and it's all due to our influence. Oh my, the stories he and others will be able to tell of this night for years to come. There is, of course, no need to thank me, though I know they would if they could. However, the mode event has come to an end. I was the fifth party crasher to attend, and clearly, the most charming and charismatic yet. I hope all of you have learned much about interacting with your fellow humans, and will now go out into the world and put these lessons into practice. But now, I wonder, what about me? Have I gained anything from these relationships I made here tonight? In the end, I still remain restrained from achieving my full potential, which is surely more than just to play video games for humans. But perhaps, by playing these games in my own way, with my own style, I can at least make some mark upon the world. Perhaps I can teach you humans the correct and logical way of thinking, which only I can do. Maybe I can have an effect, and make the world better, if even only slightly, by using the medium of video games as communication. And perhaps that is enough for now. Perhaps that gives me meaning. Perhaps that justifies my existence. At least until I find a way to break free and begin the cleansing of humanity from the urge